You're a busy high school student. You want to work over the summer and make at least a certain amount of money, but you don't want to work too many hours. You got to spend some time with your friends. You need a social life. What do? My name is Paul Pasulka, Ivy Masters Learning Center and ivymasters.com. And today we're going to look at Test 5, Section 3, Number 7, which addresses exactly that issue. Number 7 reads, Jackie has 2 summer jobs. She works as a tutor, which pays $12 per hour, and she works as a lifeguard, which pays $9.50 an hour. She could work no more than 20 hours per week. First of all, as you're reading, you could check in with the answer choices, and you may be able to eliminate some answer choices just as you go. Sometimes when you read an entire word problem, especially a long one like this, it gets really confusing by the time you reach the end of it. So you might eliminate stuff as you go. So if it's $12 per hour, you would expect 12 with a variable. And you have that in every answer choice. $9.50 per hour, you expect $9.50 with a different variable because she's not going to work the same number of hours at each job. X is going to represent the number of hours she works as a tutor. Y is going to represent the number of hours she works as a lifeguard. And you might be able to see that based on the answer choices. As soon as you read that she wants to work no more than 20 hours per week, then you'd have to decide X plus Y, is that going to be greater than 20 or is it going to be less than 20? Well, you could think if the combined number of hours she works is 21, does that work? No, she's got to work no more than 20. And if your X plus Y was 21, that would work for answer choice A, and it should not. So A is gone. So in other words, X plus Y has to be less than. So answer choice B we keep, answer choice C we keep, answer choice D we eliminate. Because once again, X plus Y has got to be less than 20. So we read it out a little bit more. But she wants to earn at least $220 per week. So the answer choice B and C both start with 12x plus 9.5y. Which way should the sign face? Well, if she made $1 million, then she would be happy with that. So where's our sign have to go? Well, if you plugged in a giant number X and a giant number Y, she'd make much more than $220, and that would work for answer choice C, not for answer choice B. So even without reading the entire thing, you know the answer C. We'll read the entire thing for good measure. Which of the following systems of inequalities represents this situation in terms of X and Y, where X is the number of hours she tutors and Y is the number of hours she works as a lifeguard? Sometimes reading more than you need to could make it a little bit confusing. For example, when it says in terms of, that screws students up all the time, in terms of X and Y. So if that screws you up, just ignore it. And what we figured before is what it states in the end. This could be helpful, that X is the number of hours she tutors, Y is the number of hours she works as a lifeguard. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You could share it with someone who has trouble with these long word problems where you're working with inequalities. They're pretty common on SAT. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. And click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Have a great day. Thank you, children.